Go for it.
Hi kids, this is Mr. Sloan. This is Intro to Animal Science, North Thurston High School. Well, there's all sorts of you out there. Some of you just try to get a science credit. Some of you want to be veterinarians. Some of you want to be marine biologists. Well, in animal science, we try to learn the basics of animal life and growth. Nutrition, reproduction, cells, everything together that we have. Here we have some heifers. Oh, there's a steer or two in here. What's a heifer? A heifer is a female cow that hasn't had a calf. What's a steer? Steer is a male bovine or cow that's been fixed. He no longer has his testicles. We do that because we don't want them to breed or fight. Anyway, there's a mixture here. There's a Charolais. The white one's a Charolais. The black ones are Angus. And there's a red one on the other side, which I think is a red Angus. Anyway, these guys were weaned from their mother. They were purchased at the local sale yard in Chehalis. And these guys may be future mothers. Ooh. See, we have some pink eye in. We better tell that to Mr. Ratcliffe. I'm looking. One of the worst things in this time of year in August is pink eye. Early September, it's just like the pink eye you kids got when you were a little kid. Your eye turns pink, and that animal definitely needs to be treated. You use the antibiotic, and it goes away pretty quickly. So anyway, there's these calves will be either mothers or possibly eventually they'll be in the food supply. They'll be grazed, they'll be fed hay, they'll be fed grain, and eventually they'll end up in QFC. So a big part of animal science is the beef industry.
Yeah, go.
Okay, here we are at the farm. Benny and Jack, they love the farm. Come here, yo. You're going to see these guys on a video when we do well animal checks here. We're going to be feeding some cows here in a second. So we feed cows. We've got to keep them going. It's past the point of there's not enough nutrition in the grass. It's too dry. People think it rains all the time in Washington. It doesn't rain all the time. It only rains 6 months a year. And the portion that it doesn't rain is when things grow, summer, which makes it hard to be a farmer because you got to store hay and you have got to feed it. This year we got to feed hay a little bit later because of all the rain we had in May. We'll be feeding the cows in a bit. Thanks.
So these are some of the bigger pigs we're going to show you while Sloan gets the tractor ready to feed the cows. I can't tell if it's a boy or girl. That's a girl. So that's a sow. A sow is a female pig that has had little piglets before. There's another one over there. She's just chilling out. So this is the courtyard where Sloan will let his pigs run and get some exercise instead of just sitting around all day like most people think pigs do. But no, they like to run around, play a little bit, bully each other, you know, normal teenage stuff.
We'll use some words.
Some pigs like to be scratched.
They're like dogs.
Yeah, they're just big dogs. But yeah, this is Piggy. None of Sloan's pigs have names because there's too many of them to name. And he doesn't want to get attached. Sloan has no emotions. You should know that if you're taking this class.
He has emotion.
No, he doesn't care about anything. He has zero emotion.
He has anger.
Anger is an emotion.
And frustration.
Frustration. Those are the only two. Isn't that right, Doodalene? So that over there is a boar. You can't really see him. I'm zoomed in, but that is a male pig that hasn't been cut. And by cut, I mean castrated. By castrated, I mean he still has his testicles. Yeah, so he's used for breeding, not for food eventually, because of the testosterone that are coming from his testicles makes the meat not good. So if you see a big pig that is a male that has testicles, he's used for breeding, and eventually it'll be dog food when he's no longer needed for breeding, which is a fun fact. Yep. This is Salone on one of his tractors at the farm. He's hooking up that tire, cow's saying hi, to the back of the tractor. He uses that to scoop out manure when he's cleaning pens, and just for anything. There's an extra brake too, because when it's down, the tractor can't go backwards. Alright, go.
Hi, this is Mr. Sloan here, Animal Science General Info, and this is interesting to some degree. Getting ready to feed sows. The sow is a female that has pigs, baby pigs, and I love to tell people, and this is the truth, that my sows eat better than your kids do, which they do. It's summertime, so it's a little bit on the ripe side. But this is leftover produce, bakery waste, and deli waste from Costco, Fred Meyer, Walmart, and Winco Foods. All the places you go to eat. You know, a lot of people don't even know where all that blemished food goes. It's unfortunate, but a lot of that blemished food goes to animals. At least it's not thrown in the landfill. Myself and two other feeders in Thurston County, we feed it, but we can't believe that this doesn't go to people, because it could be discounted, and a lot of people could eat it. And I think a lot of it does go, but there's just so much excess. So we feed this. It's a lot of water and it's a lot of mess, but we get a semi-load a week, and we have to deal with it. Well, but it's really good feed. And so when we learn about nutrition, we'll learn about that kind of stuff. And so anyway, I don't have to ever buy anything for the sows except salt and minerals. And when they have baby pigs, they're on a very high protein corn diet along with this. But when they don't have baby pigs, they work on just on this, and it works great. In fact, my biggest problem is the girls just become too big and grow too fast. Just a few too many calories, so I have to limit feed them. Okay, I'm gonna drop some feed over the fence. A lot of the sows are locked up right now because I'm exercising one of the boars. When I drop this feed, he may come over. We'll see if he comes over. You can see what a male pig, a boar, looks like.
This is Benny, as you all know by now. And he is a herding dog, so he's watching the pigs. He's not very good at being a herding dog because he doesn't realize that there's a gate there. But
He does his best.
yeah, he does his best. Yeah, so these are the fair pigs. So if you join FFA, you can. They're stuck in there. You can not take a pig, but you can come to the farm and you can kind of adopt a pig and work it off, and that becomes your pig, and then you show it at fair. Yeah, you get money for it. You sell your pig afterwards, and depending on who you sell it to, it's either going to be butchered or used to breed. That's fun. They're all slurping up right now because they think there's food, but it's just rocks. Yeah, they're eating rocks. Yeah.
Monday before school starts. Hot and dry. In fact, could be some bad fires in eastern Washington. As you can see, this is very, very brown grass. I actually brush hogged this just like mowed it. Cows aren't eating it very much. They don't like it. It gets too tough. So there's a lot of feed here, but they don't like to eat it. So I feed them hay. We're feeding them a little bit of hay. It's kind of ironic. These cows are somewhat like students in North Thurston High School. All they want to eat is pizza and French fries. This would be great feed for cows in the middle of North Dakota or New Mexico or Arizona, but these girls are too spoiled. This is a small group. We've got 30 cows in here, some calves, there's a bull in here. But we look at some things we look at. Like this cow right here, these cows here, we want to keep these cows in good shape. They're not fat, they're not skinny. In fact, they're on the fat side. But winter's coming, and we want to keep them with good nutrition. The hay I'm feeding today isn't a great hay. It's just it'd be the equivalent of you having cabbage slaw for dinner with maybe some cheese. It's not like a chicken salad. That chicken salad hay doesn't come on until later in the winter when we really need the calories and the energy and the protein. So anyway, and I'm feeding out here, trying to trick them to eat some of this while they're out here. Not going right. Okay, so I'm going to feed a little bit here. We'll stop the camera. We'll feed a little bit, and we'll string out just a little bit here. I am checking eyes for pink eye. I'm checking for. I sprayed these cows for flies twice in the past week, and so their flies are not real bad today. Pink eye is an infection, a bad time of year for pink eye. I'm checking calves for